Alright, let's see here. Does it say I'm live? Yes. And audio's working. Nice. Hey all you beautiful peoples, I'm Animaga Kalendor, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld Full Release. I started doing more grinding off screen, but unfortunately, I am just so, honestly, I am so exhausted of grinding. I did all this. I've done all this before. I don't want to do it again. I really don't. I really don't want to do this again. I grinded so much. Twice. No, 3 times. I've done all this grind 3 times. And to be honest, the grind was easier in the early access. It really was. The grind was easier in the early access. Now, it is my understanding that once you have the ancient relic recycler and the ancient workbench and the gold coin assembly line, the ancient materials synthesizer, the ancient furnace, and once you have all of those, the rest of the grind becomes so much easier. Like the late game grind becomes so much easier once you have all of those. And that's great. That's great for late game. That's great for the late game. But the early game grind is still is actually more difficult now than it was in the early access. The early game grind is more difficult now than it was before. So, I have come to a decision. And it might not be a popular decision, but it is the one that will allow me to have the most fun. Because ultimately, I love this game, and I want to have fun while playing it. That is my ultimate goal, is to have fun. So, I've decided that after this episode, I will be switching over to my to the save file that I was using for the early access playthrough, the second save file that I made, the one that I did all this grind in. So I will be switching over to that, and I already spent a few hours, just like 5 hours, in there, and in those 5 hours, I was able to do so much. I was able to get so much done because I actually had enough of everything to do everything I needed to do. So I am in a much better position in that save file than I am in this one. However, in that save file, I have already finished the 7th tower. I've already beaten Faybreak in that save file. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to do all of the side missions for Faybreak in this episode. This is just going to be the Faybreak episode. I'm going to do all the side missions for Faybreak, and then in the next beat the tower boss. And then after that, when it tells me to investigate this area, the Sky Islands, that's when I will switch over to my other save file. And I will continue on with the story from there. I can't fly, but this is the I don't really have any sort of mounts that go fast, so this is the best I can do. I know it's over there, and I'm gonna have to climb. I'm gonna have to do some climbing. Come on. Okay, good. Alright, Faybreak Researcher. You're a Paltamer, aren't you? I'm here doing research about the Calamity. I was personally appointed by Lord Bjorn himself. You do know about the Calamity, right? It's an old fairy tale told here on the Papagos Islands about the great disaster that destroyed the super advanced civilization that once thrived in these lands. Or that's the general understanding of what happened, anyhow. I'm confident that the Calamity really did happen, but that it wasn't a natural disaster, more like one brought about by the will of some kind of mighty being. And Lord Bjorn predicts that same calamity revisiting us. I've heard that the best measure against such existential threats is to first understand the source of the threat. So what do you think? Have I piqued your interest? Enough to want to help me with my research, possibly? I regularly report to the tower with my findings, but something has seemed off with Lord Bjorn in my recent visits. His foot wouldn't stop tapping impatiently while I read him my reports. He must be losing patience with my lack of progress. You have to help me pick up the pace on my research. I'm begging you, Paltamer. Sure. Wow, you have no idea how grateful I am. Well then, let's get right to it. I'd like to ask you to survey one specific area I haven't been to. I've deduced that there may be clues out there that are connected to the calamity, but unfortunately there are lots of dangerous pals roaming around. That's why I need help from a pal tamer like you. It's all the way over there. Hmm. I might be able to get there if I just go through here. First, I want to see who this Knox? That didn't look like a Knox. Alright. Two ultimate spheres. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh, yes. I'm getting close to another. Okay. There you are. Alright. Alright. Hmm. I am going to climb. I mean, if it's this close, it's got to be just right up this cliff, right? Okay. The calamity was brought on by a white dragon. Our ancestors were able to seal it away in that giant tree, but at the cost of far too many lives. Someday we'll break free to turn this land to ash. We'll need strength in order to put an end to its to its destruction. A strength which I lack. If you think yourself worthy, then come to the tower. Okay. A white dragon. So is that the final boss? Do we actually know what the final boss is now? It's a dragon? Alright, dang it. I wish there was a teleporter nearby. I think this is the closest one. This is the closest one. You know what? Since I was able to catch a Fanglope Lux, I'm gonna go to technology, look up, and try to look up a Fanglope Lux saddle. Fanglope Lux saddle. Fanglope Lux saddle. Is there no Fanglope Lux saddle? I see Tyrantris. There has to be. There's no way they took away the ability to ride Fanglope. Okay. FEN. Try. PAL. And key items. Here we go. Leather, fiber, electric organs, high quality cloth, palladium frame. I think I have all of that. I think I have all of that back at base. Let me check. Oh, I do! Fanglope Lux, you are going to be much You are going to be much better with this. I probably will keep Shadowbeak in my party. Ophelia, I love you. You're amazing. Um, but I really need which one? Wellness. What is Wellness Watcher? Player stamina consumption minus 5%. Okay. And then cold blooded. And no. Yeah, fast. And the double jump. The double jump. That's what I need most. It's fast and it can double jump. That's fantastic. So I went all the way up there before. I went all the way up there before. So if I just go around this way, won't I eventually find the path that goes up there? No, I still have to climb. Ugh. Unless... Okay, so I can fly this way. So that's good. Ah, it's you, Paltamer. Did you find any clues? A stone slab? It doesn't appear to be very old. Let me give it a read. Did Lord Bjorn? Sorry, it's just that this writing style looks incredibly similar to Lord Bjorn's. Does that mean that Lord Bjorn is actually the one who wrote this? This is my first time hearing about a white dragon. But I suppose learning about it at all is a result in and of itself. Well then, why don't you head off to the next survey site? The task is the same as before. Search for clues connected to the calamity. I'm counting on you, Paltamer. Oh, I can actually go here. I can go to the hidden passage. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Is this at the very end of the platform? Is it the one at the end of the platform? Is all of these just going to be the various notes? No, these are brand new notes, because that's one of the normal notes. Yeah, that's one of the diary sessions. So these are new ones. I know about the calamity, but only what memories have been handed down by our ancestors. The path to that knowledge can be found in Sunreach. But to follow that path, you'll first need to fight me. I await in the tower for any who think themselves worthy. Tetrois Primo. Not... Okay, that one's not, that one is not, Frastallion Noct. That's not Frastallion Noct. This one, I'm pretty sure this one is going to be, I'm pretty sure this, if I have to guess, I'm pretty sure this one is going to be, Grisbolt. Pretty sure this one is Grisbolt. Because, you can still talk to Zoe and do her various side quests in order to get her and Grisbolt to help you, and she straight up tells you that there's a really powerful Grisbolt on Wildlife Sanctuary 1. Like, she straight up tells you that, so I'm pretty sure that that's what the boss is of that one. Alright, well... So, he says, I await anyone who's strong enough. So does that mean that, I will, once I talk to the client, he'll be like, go face Bjorn, and then I'll finally be able to go face him? Is this gonna be just 2 quests? Because I'm pretty sure, didn't all of the others require, like, 3 quests before you were able to face? I'm pretty sure it was, like, 3 various quests that you had to do for the client before you were allowed to go face off against the tower. Oh, if it isn't my favorite pal tamer. Any luck with your investigation? Another stone slab, huh? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about these. Let me have a look. This must be Lord Bjorn's work. These 2 sites you've surveyed for me have really turned up some groundbreaking proofs in a really short span. You couldn't have shown up at a better time, my friend. And these writings leading to the tower seem to have been intentionally placed in more dangerous areas. What I'm getting at is, it seems Lord Bjorn is desperate to fight someone like you. Someone worthy enough to find these slabs in the first place. And here I was beginning to think that this progress was all thanks to my tireless research. This whole time, he seemed irritated with me. He was actually eager to fight a pal tamer like you. Just how battle-crazed is that guy? Ahem. I suppose that's it then. Go ahead and make your way to the tower. I'm sure Lord Bjorn will be pleased, as punch. Really? That's it? Just two? Just two? So, you are faster on the ground. So... God, there's Predator pals all over the place in the full release. In the early access, like, it was so difficult to find them, but here, no, they're all over the place. You can't go, like, 2 minutes of exploring without coming across one. Like, that is nuts. Nah, it's just the frog. Don't care. Oh, okay. Well, I'm here. So this is good. Now, where's the boosty? Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. That looks like a boss area over there. I'm gonna make my way... I'm gonna teleport over here, because this will get me closer to the tower. I would go with Fanglope Lux, but I'm gonna want to glide down. I'm going to want to glide down. I am not interested. I am really not interested. Okay. I believe I am almost done with gliding. Gonna make my way up here. Good. Now, the question is, can I actually... Now, the question is, can I actually fight him, or do I have to beat a few alphas that are around? I can! I don't have to beat a few alphas that are around. Okay. Honestly, I was not a big fan of that initially, when you had to beat all the alphas around before you could face Bjorn and Bastigor. I was not a big fan of that. So, I'm honestly kind of glad they removed that. I would be fine. I would have been fine with it if the rest of the game had been like that. Like, you had to beat, like, the surrounding Alpha Pals to challenge. Whew. Come on. Nice! Key Sphere of Wrath! The sin of surrendering oneself to wrath, spreading death without end. Nice. That was so simple! That did not take... Hello? What? I'm sorry? What? Huh? um, bearer of all burdens. I mean, uh, let me actually. Okay, I can. I can actually fly upwards here at the tower, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'm gonna go back there because I don't know what's gonna happen when I go through that. Is it gonna take me to the Sky Islands? Because I know we saw another one of those up at the Sky Islands. Um, but yeah, that's new. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay on Shadowbeak this whole time, and just ooh, me mogs. I don't have much left in the way of assault rifle ammo, but honestly, that's okay because this is the last episode we're doing for this save file. I'll be switching back over to my previous save file after this episode, so just because I want to get on with the new stuff. Like, I'm tired of rehashing old stuff that I've already shown off 4 times. Like, I've shown all this off 4 times. I don't want to do it again. So, okay. Well, look who's back. Wait, if you're here, then does that mean you actually beat Lord Bjorn? With how obsessed he was with his task, I thought for sure he would have done you for good. Never mind me. I'm simply stunned by how impressive a pal tamer you are. I'm sorry for all the running around I've had you do for all of this. That said, it just goes to show how intent Lord Bjorn is on preventing the second coming of the Calamity. It's hard to deny that he's a battle addict, but he's only ever said that his responsibility as Jarl of Faebreak is to protect its people, which is a duty he intends to fulfill. Well, I'm going to stay here and continue my research into whatever this white dragon was supposed to be. I appreciate everything that you've done for me, Pal Tamer. Yay! Hot Springs Eternal. Oh, not Hot Springs, Hope Springs Eternal. Hope Springs Eternal. Search for clues about the next tower. Took down Bjorn and obtained the key Sphere of Wrath. Your next objective is the Azure Covenant Tower. Wait, the Azure Covenant Tower. Wait, is that the Azure Covenant? Proof of your victory over the Azure Covenant. But it says must defeat the PIDF Tower. But that I have. I've beaten the PIDF Tower. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, for some reason it says PIDF when it should say defeat the Azure Covenant Tower. It should say the Azure Covenant Tower. Alright. Alright. Tansy Effigy. Interesting. That's another one of the effigies. So now that I've done that, I'm going to teleport here. Alright, let's see where this takes me. Is it going to take me to the Sky Islands? Yes, it is. Oh. Sunreach Citizen. Wow, I love your outfit. Oh, that's such a pretty outfit. Are you a surface dweller? Yes, you do look different from the people here. You came to see Lady Ari? Lady Ari resides in the tower. She's been there forever, waiting for someone. She's in the tower behind that barrier. I heard from my grandmother long ago that an outsider would come and shut down all the barrier's power sources in order to meet Lady Ari. Wait, your grandmother told you that Lady Ari is in the tower? How old is Ari? How old is she? Because she's clearly the girl we saw in the trailer. She's clearly the girl we saw in the trailer. So, how old is she? Hey, you should go meet Lady Ari. I think you're the person she's looking for. You just think that when you just met me. Do you say that to every person who just comes wandering up to you? She must be so lonely waiting all this time. Sure. Oh, good. Do your best. Shut down all the barrier's power sources. Oh! Poe's little sister! It's Poe's little sister! Oh, it's so cute! Oh! Wait. Yeah, it's the places that have it's the places that have the pillars of light, the beams of light, the towers that have the beams of light on them. The different buildings that have beams of light coming from them. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. Oh. There we go. I want to see what the two hacking places have that are really close to me. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That one thing opened up the whole Sky Islands area. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Wow. Eight. That's eight different alphas. Eight alphas and seven. Seven seven teleporter nodes. Okay. This is cool. I like this. Wasn't there one like real close by? Yes. Yes, there was. What is this? What? What is that? What? What happened? Why do I have pink? Why am I pink? What do I have? Ooh, I might need to use the ultimate spheres. Never mind. I wonder what that does. Because it didn't go away. Oh, hello. Where's that coming from? What is this? Holy crapola! Oh my god, it makes you... Oh. Oh, does it make you invincible? It makes you invincible for a short time. Oh, that is interesting. That is so interesting. So that makes you invincible for a short time. That is really cool. I like that. It makes you invincible for a short time, and it boosts your jump power. That is so cool. Can I land on this thing? I can. Okay. I mean, there's no reason to, because there's nothing up there, but you can do that. Alright, okay. That one actually made me have to think for a second before I was able to do it. So I want to see what this is. I want to see what this is. Woo! Nice. Disposable implant. Heart of the Immovable King. Woo! I know these were things. These were new. These are new implants. You have. You can get a certain number of them. Not sure what that is. Not sure what that does. But yeah, this is cool. Well, I probably can't. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if I can get the fast travel location that's up here, because there's a fast travel location over here, and I wonder if I can actually get the fast travel location, or if that's also off limits to me. Because I know the tower is off limits to me. I can't reach the tower. There's no way I can reach the tower, but can I reach the fast travel location? It looks like I can. It looks like it's just outside the reach of the storm. I might regret this, but I'm gonna try. See what happens if I go into the storm. Okay, it just blows me back here. Okay, interesting. Whoa, wait. That's not where it... Oh, that's not where I was before. Oh, wait. Oh, these all lead to different teleporters. Oh, that's cool. All of them lead to different teleporters. So this one leads here. This one leads here. This one leads, I'm assuming, here. And this one either leads here or here. This one either leads here or here. but they all basically lead to each other. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. Then I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna fly over. I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm just gonna teleport back to base. But that's cool! Right, yeah, I need to go over here. Wait, did I actually teleport to my base, or did I teleport to... Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. It's fine. I'll just fly up here. Alright. Alright. That's it. That's it. I mean, I did everything I did what I wanted to do in this episode. I did what I wanted to do. I finished I finished Faybreak. I finished the Faybreak story missions, and I'm ready to move on to the Asia continent. To the Asia continent missions. So that's going to be in the next episode, and that's going to be when I switch over to my other save file, because that save file has so much more. That save file has so much more. Has so much more in terms of like equipment and items, and I'm not gonna have to grind as much, and I'll actually be able to continue on with all the new stuff that I really want to see, because ultimately everything I've done in the past 9 episodes has just been rehashing things that we've already seen before. Sure, there has been some new stuff thrown in there, but I've mostly seen all of the new stuff that was added to the early and mid game. So now I'm ready to move on to the late game stuff, all of the brand new stuff that's there. So that is going to be my next goal, and that's going to be in the that's going to be in the other it's going to be in the other save file. I will be doing that tomorrow. I will be doing that tomorrow, because I gotta take care of some stuff today. So only one video today, unfortunately. I wanted to do 2 streams, but there's just not enough time. And even this one is going to be shorter than my others, because I've only been going for barely over an hour at this point. Right? Yeah, it's an hour and 1 minute. So this is a shorter episode than the others, and I do apologize for that. But tomorrow I will be putting up 2 or 3 more episodes of this. I will be doing streams tomorrow to show off all of the new content with the Sky Islands, and I'm so excited to dive into all of that. So, in any case, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. 2 likes. Got 2 likes. Thank you. Thank you to whoever liked the video. Very much appreciate it. Every like and every view helps. Alright. Bye-bye.